my Miss Wonderful's not here, and hopefully I'll have a bit more ease to do it. I shall close that door because I don't want to listen to my washing machine, and I'll turn the TV down so we don't have kind of double sound playing over. I have got a slightly better microphone, so hopefully you can hear me better than yesterday. So let's start Dishonored again. Like I said, I'm gonna try to load a game near the end. Let's do mission 1 here. So we're going to try this one, mission 9, Death to the Empress, just to show you a little bit more with the different kind of abilities. Now, I've not opened every ability up, so I can't show you them. But what I will show you is just the few I have. Stop stroke bend time is a really good one, so I shall show you that, and we'll get a bit stabby again this morning. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see me just incapacitate anybody. They prefer me to just stab them. They're all bad people, so don't worry about it. And again, we'll skip all that shit, just in case you want to play it through. Most missions you start off like this in here, and then you've got to go to the little ship. You get a bit of story here. We won't bother collecting stuff. Let's just go right to it. Am I going in the right place? There.
Mistakes.
Hello. Yep.
I wanted a chance to talk.
Let's skip again.
Megan is waiting for you on the deck outside.
She's going upstairs. So we're gonna do this.
And that's
so we're going to be going into there now. I wonder if I can just jump in and start swimming across. There's like invisible walls, so it's not as easy as you might think.
What Delilah's thinking. She must be aware that things have changed in
we won't try this time. Next time we'll try some stupid shit like that. We'll try and swim.
Megan, I'm taking the skip.
Now I've played this. I could steal that key, and then there's a somewhere downstairs. But what I'm going to actually do is
You've served your purpose,
do that.
Megan.
Yeah. Oh, it took her, kicked it back, and now she's drowned. So you can play as a complete arsehole. I've pretty much done that. I've killed pretty much everyone I've come in contact with, bar the civilians. I've tried not killing civilians, but definitely all the guards.
Samuel could see me now.
I have, yeah, killed pretty much every single one. I've even gone back through the maps just to wipe out everybody. Just how I felt I should play as Corvo. He seemed pretty pissed off at the beginning of the game, so that's my excuse anyway. My next playthrough as Emily, I think I'm going to try and do it all stealthily. It'll probably take me a lot longer to do stealthily. So this is kind of like one of the last. I think it's the last level actually. So there's 9 levels in total, and this one's like going back to the start, but everything's in a ruin state. So basically, probably not the. Yeah, it's probably not the best one to show you people and stuff because there's not loads of people. There's these things like witches who've got similar powers to yours.
So. To the vault tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will.
Oh yes, the heart
again.
is not the heart you originally start. Well, it is the heart you originally start with, but it's got a different soul in it now. Don't worry about that. It's not really a plot spoiler. The game's quite predictable anyway, so can't really spoil much. Once you start off, you'll kind of figure out what you're gonna do right at the end.
like a box of candies, because that's all you were worth.
Now it is not early enough for me to feel a bit rusty this morning, so let's try. I'll get blink on. I want to blink on. Right, okay, so again, that's the marker where you're going. It's up to you how you get there. Last time I went that way, so I'm going to try see what's around this way. Now. It looked like a person, not a plant. Oh. What's that stuff? Oh, whale oil. So you can just like blink around places. What I will say is it's sometimes a little bit frustrating because it's hard to see exactly whereabouts you can go. It looks like you can go quite far, but then sometimes like you can't. So in this level there's a few of these hounds. Not difficult to kill. They do take a lot of life off if you get attacked by one. Like I said before, I kind of like to stay high up and out of the way, to be honest. I like to get the drop on people. With the blink, you'll notice up the top left-hand side, the blue goes down. Now, if you use it, it goes down, but as long as you wait, it'll go back up. There you go, like that. If you use it consecutively quickly, it will drain away, and that's when you got to use your blue vials. Just do that. Done. Let's have a look here. So, you can, if we let's go in there. Right. So you start off. This is like one of the first missions you go onto. And it's all changed. This was a bar at the beginning, and now it's changed. So we'll just play like we're a total bellend, and we'll just kill people. Just because I'm pretty sure you'd like to see a fair bit of stabbing rather than just walking around.
I used to go and pray at the Abbey, but I haven't seen a single overseer.
So she's still talking. Or is it her in there? Is she in there? Is she a woman in there? Yeah, she is. There you
Everything's
go.
gone to the void.
I trade her in.
Can't hurt to be stocked up on munitions.
We don't need help. We don't need help.
Maybe
Quite
you're lucky
capable.
next time.
Huh. That's what happens if you kill someone. Now, generally, you can always, like I said before, you can actually get into these shops. Not quite sure how you get into that one. Sometimes you've got to look around, see if there's any open windows. You can climb inside. Can we get in that way? Get in from underneath, maybe? It's locked. So no. Can we get up there? You see, look, you'd think that wasn't that high, but it can be a bit tricky to get on sometimes, which is a bit frustrating. There we go. So we'll just go up here. See, potentially down there might get into the shop from underneath. But we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go find some stuff. I've seem to have picked a terrible level. See, there's rooms you can go in. This guy in here, we're not going to talk to him.
Lord, protect.
Mainly because I'll give away some plot story if we talk to him. So it's best he's dead. Right. See, AI also gets stuck on things sometimes. I've had it a few times where someone's just been stuck on stairs, not moving. Now, I've not been down that way, so we could go down there and see what's down there. Now, we don't want to fight the dogs. So it's quite easy to stay out of the way. You can just get up high. Eventually it'll come to points where you've got to go down. We're not going to go down there. Right, I remember there's a girl or a woman up there. She's up there somewhere. Oh, is she right at the top? No, I think she's right at the top. Let's go to the top if we can reach it from here. It's a bit high in it. See, freezing time's quite useful, so you can actually jump in the air, and if you're using that, you can be high up in the air. So I'm actually floating at the moment. You can get a little bit higher. See, there she is. She's seen me. Oh, she's... Oh. I'm not quite sure how I get to her without being seen. Ah, shit. So if that happens, you can do it. You see, because I've got freeze time, means I can actually freeze time while I'm falling and then do that. You still take a bit of damage, but it keeps you out of... stops you from being totally killed. Or losing a lot of life anyway. We will try and sneak up on her. Now the witches can be a bit of a fucker, because they've got similar powers to yourself, so they can do the jumping and the flashing around and stuff like that.
I see them in my mind.
So we're sneaky, sneaky. So sneaky.
Every time I have him between my legs, it's all
We gotta go up even higher. Yeah, I gotta go up one more. She's up there.
But he's going to pay for making me wait.
Right. Okay. So there she is. Aha. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I can feel my power.
Also, I've got a perk on where basically, if I kill someone stealthily, the bodies disappear, so there's no chance of anybody finding the body. Which is also very useful if you want to go around the whole game stealthily. Okay, so there's no other way in apart from through that door. I've tried up there. This is where you actually escape from. Up there is where you escape from at the beginning of the game. So if you climb up there and go that way, something happens up that way. You can try for yourself if you're playing it through. So what we're going to do, actually, do you know what I'm going to try and do? I'm going to try and jump around this corner and then flash over there and see if how that happens. Let's just try it. There, not bad. So you can use that kind of ability. Oh. You've got a jump, and then you can unlock like a double jump, which is a little bit tricky sometimes because you don't double jump, you just hold the jump higher. All guards have been killed, by the way, so there's just the witches. As you'll see, there we go. Oh, shit. Let's get away before the dog gets us. So the dogs are quite a pain in the ass. Mainly because they take off so much damage. Most stuff just attacks you from the front. You can dodge your attacks and block your attacks. As long as you concentrate, they're not difficult to beat, really. Some of the guards, the elite guards in red, have pistols, which can be a bit of a fucker because if you're fighting somebody else, they'll just stand up back shooting you. So best thing to do is just blink, get away, and then try and take them out stealthily. I will, as soon as we see somebody, show you the stopping bending time. Although I can't remember if the witches are like immune to it, so you can freeze time, but they continue as normal. Right, I'm just gonna. Right, okay, so. Yeah, everyone's dead. So, let's just... Oh, sounds like someone's alive.
You, come talk to me. Look at all this. It tells a story, but there's more. I don't have much time left, stranger.
I can't even see him. Who's talking? Who didn't have much time left? Hello? Hello? Is he inside? Oh. No, they're definitely dead. In here? No, sir? Hello, sir? Right, gate control, so we can open that gate. If we can find... There we go. And that goes in there. Fill that with whale oil. And then you take that full whale oil. If you throw them, they explode. Okay. Open that gate. So, I'm not quite sure where the person talking to me was. Oh, is he in there? Hello? No, he's dead. Alright. I've not gone close enough to these things to see if they... Yeah, they do. They do. They do. So let's just... I ain't gonna fight them. Let's just get out of the way. We want to fight people, don't we? Even if you're high up and you are not in stealth mode, you can kind of be seen by people, so it's always best to try and stay in stealth mode. These are all people who've been frozen in stone. That's kind of what happens to your daughter, Emily. She gets frozen. See, again,
This is Delilah's doing.
I would suggest just staying as high as you can. Out of the way.
Yellow dies for golden day. 6 hands sift and 6 hands bled. Make the pigments block the wind. Fingers stained blue and blush.
So this is a good one. I can show you now how you could kind of use the time ability. So let's go to the time ability. It don't last ages. It lasts long enough to kill, like, say, these three. So basically, I will use it now. Freeze time. I can kill them all. Well, what I'll kind of do is you can kind of like kill them, and then. Oh, come on, bolt. Or if you're high up, if you freeze time and then use your bolts, the bolts stay, and then when the time stops, starts again. Sorry, the bolts fire, and you get the gist. If you're watching this and you know games, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's go back to Blink. The stopping time does use quite a bit of energy. Oh shit! So there's quite a few here. Let's try the time thing again. Right, okay, so there you go. So it's really is quite useful if you just want to murder stuff. The dog's found me. Dog's sniffing around. Oh. Fuck you. Now you got to be careful, you got to destroy the head for them, otherwise they will, see there. See, this is kind of like fairly, you know, simple to kind of do. If you want to just blast through it, if you literally just want to just run through the levels, you mean you can just, once you get the bend time, I'm playing this on like the normal setting, so there's plenty of the blue mana vials knocking around, so I've never nearly run out, so it's not something I've had to worry about. So if I wanted to, I could just literally just keep bending time, run through, kill everybody, and get to the end. You could probably do it in one sitting if you wanted to do that. If you didn't want any story, didn't want any, if you're doing like a speed run, I suppose, you could just keep bending time, run through everything, get to the mark, do whatever you need to do, and then you're on. For this purposes, it's just showing you a bit of gameplay, to be honest. The earlier levels are filled with more people, but you have less powers, so kind of can be a little bit less interesting. You can eat food, don't bring back mana, but there is kind of like the ability to get more mana from eating food and stuff. See, there's another vial. Oh shit. Huh. About these guys. So again, spend time, go in. Kill him. I'll make sure she's dead. Yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
If Delilah's in the throne room, I can use the elevator to reach her.
It would be nice to have like a little time down so you knew exactly kind of how long you had, but let's not worry about it. Now in here we will find the clockwork men, and they can be a pain in the ass to fight. Now if you played the first one, you'll remember this, because this mansion, oh, I did it again. This mansion is actually in the first game. Oh, you can do this as well. You can slide.
To the tower.
Brilliant. That was unlucky for her, wasn't it? Well, she's seen me. Someone's seen me. Like I said, get high. People tend not to see you when you're high. Like I said, the AI is not the best, really. I mean, this is on medium. I'm not quite sure. There you see. You gotta be careful of these fuckers. Now, really, best way is to jump on them, take the head off, which is quite useful. If you take the head off, they're like blind, and they will attack anybody. So it's useful if there's a room full of people to take the head off one, then disappear out of their way, and these guys will then kill or at least fight anybody. And they're really quite strong, so they generally kill most people. So it's a good strategy. I didn't do this last time. Last time he managed to get out somehow, and then
Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I've been in here keeping quiet since
he
this all
died.
happened.
Don't worry. But what do you know about Delilah?
Let's see. It'll tell me something. We're not interested. We don't like cowards. And in here, there's a few bits and bats that you can steal. You can always look for stuff to steal. It's generally the same stuff. It's like about 5 different items that are like just dotted around the maps that you can steal. So chapel, if we go to chapel, something will happen in there. Like I say, we're not going to bother. Now, considering this is like the last level, I mean, you can see just how quite simple it is to stay alive. See, she's seen me, but because I've got blink and I can freeze time, I can just go up there. Let's go up there. And there you go. So that's 3 people killed pretty easily, and you would have thought that that person stood there might have seen me there, but like I said, that it's not brilliant. The AI is not brilliant. Oh. So she's through there. I mean, they do see doors open, which you might think they wouldn't, considering, but oh, okay. She didn't. Oh. And then there's a woman around that. We are going to... We'll leave her for now. Let's have a look at the abilities. So I don't really have any other abilities apart from that one and that one. Now, I'll show you that one. Basically, look there, I can see people through the walls, which is handy if you try to sneak around. And then that cone is what she can see. Bend time and then the blink, like you said. You can quick set these to your D-pad as well, which is what's that in the bottom left. Let's try and use this spring razor. This should kill people, I think. I've not used these either, so we'll stick 2, 3. Let's stick 3 down because these guys are pretty hard. Do that so she sees me. Oh, that didn't quite work. Oh. Whoa! Right, so you can get killed by your own mines. Unless they went off at the same time as she stood on them, so that wasn't brilliant. Well, look at that, we've died pretty much at the same kind of point as we did yesterday. So I will leave that at your 28 minutes of live stream gameplay of Dishonored 2. If you want me to do anything, if you want to see me try and do something, then let me know down in comments. Other than that, I shall endeavour today at some point, or maybe tomorrow morning, start the game as Emily, and we can play through together and see how that goes. If you want me to do something else, just go around and murder as many people and pile up bodies as possible, then we shall do that. I also had Dishonored, the first Dishonored, so if you want me to go back to that one, that's pretty good. Or another game, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.